Bank. Checking out a new little lake over here. And there must be a wreck or a fire because that's the third fire truck that's gone by. Anyway, we don't know if it's got catfish or not, so I bought some power bait just to throw in here and see if we picked up any catfish. So that's one thing we're gonna be checking out. We're also gonna check for the brim, and Jesse just hooked a bass, so we know there's largemouth in here, so stay tuned. And we've also got some corn, and looks like part of a boar's head sandwich. And some worms. Check this lake out. It's a new lake we're trying out. Gonna see if it's got some brim in it. So we've got a Summer Crisp whole kernel sweet corn. We got some night crawlers we're gonna clip, and a couple other baits I'm gonna use to check this lake out for brim. Just my usual long Aberdeen hook, small bobber, Zebco 33 micro. I've got some Florida pink worms. I've got some red wiggler worms. Got a bunch of crickets. And then I also have secret weapon, some mealworms today. So we're gonna go through the whole smorgasbord and see what these fish like. So stay tuned. Out with, I'm gonna put a mealworm on this hook. And I'm just gonna thread him on there. Leave a little bit hanging off for him to wiggle. I guess I got a good shot of that. Let's see here. Make sure you see it. All right. Got it set about a little over a foot deep. We're just gonna throw him out there and see what happens. We're getting a little bite and I stepped in an ant bed. All right, maybe I'm not gonna get eaten up by fire ants. Gotta watch where you're stepping when you're looking at the bobber. Oh yeah, so we have a nice bluegill. That's a good one right there. First fish of the day for me. And a good bluegill on a mealworm. Jesse's got something on down here. It's a turtle. The mealworms. Now we're gonna try some Niblets sweet kernel corn. See if we can pick up a brim on that. The fish grabbed it. Tighten up this drag on this big micro 33. Should be. Yep. So that's on the sweet corn. Nice bluegill.
Bluegill?
Yep. That's a good one. We'll throw him back. See what else we got right there.
I'm telling you, last time I was here, man, I was catching some that would be my foot of what you just caught.
Yeah, that would get one here in a little bit, maybe. Let's just put one piece of niblet back on there, good. See if they'll hit it again like that. See if we can find another brim with this corn. So funny, that first one I cast out, he hit it before I even looked, the bobber disappeared. No. Oh, it's probably fussing because I'm too far from my sensor. Oh yeah, somebody's picked most of my corn off. Looks like I've got one kernel left. We're gonna take this bottom, or we're gonna take this bobber off of this rig, and we're gonna put that piece of cut bait on the bottom and see if they pick it up. Oh, he's gonna, yeah, he came toward us. He's about to take off with it in a second. I'll wait and tie this on after we get this fish. Go ahead and take the slack out of it. He may be sitting there chewing on it. You can pick it up and just ease the slack out of it. There you go. You got him. What was this on?
That was that shad.
Oh, okay.
Or not the shiner.
That's a bass, looks like.
He's kicking around some pretty good currents there. I don't think that's a bass.
Is it a crappie?
Might be.
It's shining like one or the other.
Oh, that's bass, I think.
No, it's good crappie.
Really? Good Lord, look at that.
That's a nice crappie right
That is
there.
a really nice one. Holy crap.
No, it's crappie.
Look at that.
Oh, fish actually hooked him and he just got off before we got him in, so I'm gonna put a smaller piece of cut bait on there. Let's see if we can get him. Didn't look like he was real big, but definitely was a catfish, so I'm gonna go with a little bit smaller piece. Yep, something's pulling on it. So that's what we're gonna try and see if we can get a bite on that. Yeah. Something picked this up. Let's see if they got it. Oh yeah. Yep, gonna be a brim on night crawlers. Oh, he spit it right there. That's okay. Got the pink worms. These are the Florida pinks. And I'm just gonna take him and pinch a little piece of him off and put him on this hook. See what we get. Now there's a million ways you can hook worms. You can hook them all, thread them and everything else. I just kind of stick him on there where most of him's down around the point of the hook and leave him a little bit wiggling. We'll see what he does. Deeper, maybe I'm fishing too shallow right here. Like I said, I caught one right here earlier, but it was on a mealworm. I'm gonna see, look, somebody found my bait. Bobber just moved. Yeah, he's doing a good job too. See if I can get him to swim out of there. Caught on 10 more trees. He's still on. He's in that tree out there.
Is it a carp?
I bet it is.
Is it strong?
It splashed some right when I hooked it. It didn't ever take it under. It just swam there with it. This makes me think it's a carp. Let's see if we can get it out of there. No, it may be a big bluegill.
Yeah, it's a bluegill.
Sure is. Well, between the limb out there and the limbs up here.
That's the worst place for it.
Okay, there we go. Let's see if we can get him out of there. It looks like he's coming out. All right, guys, false alarm. I thought we had a big carp, but actually it's a nice bluegill, looks like. And that was on the Florida pink. Oh yeah, that's a good bluegill. Yep, there he is. Brim out here hitting top water today, so I'm gonna throw this on a few feet behind my bobber so I've got some way to throw it out there. And we're gonna see if they'll hit this on the top water, so stay tuned. Popper bug tied behind a bobber several feet down. I know that knot doesn't look great, but I'm gonna see if I can trick one of these guys into thinking that that's a real bug and hitting it, because you can see the brim are definitely feeding around top water. in these lakes. Saw some large catfish in this lake, so we're gonna put a 6/0 circle on this Zebco 808. This is the new Zebco 808 I just picked up today. Really nice. Not sure what line it's got on it. Let's see here. Zebco 808 now comes with 20-pound line. So let's see. Put myself in the hand. How this does. We're going to rig it up and put it out there and see if we can't catch one of these catfish on it. So guys, we're going to rig up this 808 right quick. Take my tags off. Give it a little line. Clip that off. Put it all in the chair here so we can pick it up later. We'll thread this rod right quick. I say right quick, might take me.
That turtle killed my fish, so I just beat him up a little bit and threw him back out there and took the float off of it, put him on the bottom, see what that'll do.
The shiner, all right. I got that catfish bait up there. We'll try some of it. So we're gonna rig this up and we're throwing it out. So guys, we got a piece of bluegill we caught earlier and cut up. We're just gonna hook it on this 6/0 circle. Make sure you don't leave a scale on the point because that will skate right out of the fish's mouth. All right, so that's ready. Before I even started moving it, it just landed on the water and he attacked it. See if I can talk another one into hitting it. Like I said, this is 10-pound line, so this is not ideal. I probably should have put this rig on the micro, but I didn't think about it. I broke off a fish, and so this line was empty, so I tied this little bug on. There's one. Good little bluegill right there. That's what we're talking about on this little Betts popper. Get him unhooked and back in the water. Hey guys, if you're enjoying my channel, please hit the subscribe button right there and stay tuned for more stuff from me. If you love fishing, please subscribe.